He lived next door for 6 years, helped with groceries, waved every morning. No one suspected a thing, until the day police surrounded his house, and everything his neighbors thought they knew was a lie. This is the story of Daniel Marsh, a man who built the perfect mask. He had a job, a family, a manicured lawn. His neighbors called him the nicest guy on the block. But behind that front door, something no one was prepared for. Neighbors later said the signs were there. They just didn't know what they were looking at. Late nights, strange sounds, a dog that stopped barking one day and was never seen again. His co-workers described him as quiet, helpful, the kind of guy you never had to worry about. And then, one Wednesday in October, a neighbor called the police. What they found inside that house, investigators would call it unlike anything they'd ever seen. The first officer on scene later said he stood frozen at the doorway for almost a full minute. He couldn't process what he was seeing. Inside, they found evidence dating back years. A timeline of someone living a double life, one nobody around him had ever glimpsed. But what shocked investigators most wasn't what they found. It was what they found in his journal. Page after page, detailed entries, dates, names, plans, written in neat, careful handwriting, like a man who believed he'd never be caught. Forensic psychologists later explained the profile. Highly organized, no empathy, total control. A textbook example, hiding in plain sight. And here's where the story takes a turn you won't see coming. Investigators found one final entry in the journal, dated the morning of his arrest. He had written, "Today is a good day." The trial lasted 3 weeks. His neighbors sat in the back row every day. Most of them cried, not from grief, from the realization that they had smiled at this man every single morning. The scariest part of this story isn't what he did. It's how long nobody noticed. The monster next door didn't look like a monster. He looked like you, like me, like anyone. If this story unsettled you, good, subscribe, because next week we're covering someone who fooled an entire police department for 7 years.